Hello and welcome. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for the late intro, but I was running some scans over here and looking at the way the market. One of the things that we talked about last week was this intriguing, while we have the advanced decline, the breadth of the market declining and showing that it's not a very strong broad-based rally. What we did have was an intriguing accumulation with the volume, which when we take a look at the difference between the volume histogram, which is what I think a lot of people look at, versus the accumulative total of on-balance volume, many times we get a better clue as to the health structure of the market by using the trending capabilities of OBV. And that's what we were talking about last week. We said this looks like there's a lot of accumulation coming in this, up, down, then hammerish, inverted, well, we would call this a doji actually. Then on Friday, we had one of the most bizarre trading sessions next to last week's New York Stock Exchange outage. Many people noted that a significant, many forums right now, as I was just told, are talking about not just one company, but we know of in this trading room, two companies that were having difficulty with order execution on Friday, which I'm not sure made national news whatsoever. But on an interesting note, it seems that the state of Florida, for example, their main website was out on Friday as well. So I'm not sure, as the New York Stock Exchange claims that they were doing a update on their software or their server, but between last week's cyber interruption between United Airlines, Wall Street Journal's website, coincidentally the state of Florida's website on Friday, and several brokerage firms' difficulty in entering orders on Friday, it made it quite an interesting week. Needless to say, we've also had the forefront news with China and their stock market recovering just a tad. And for last week, we had an idea of getting in, as we talked a week ago with the FXI on Monday, exactly a week ago Monday, I brought that to everyone's attention. And by Thursday, it seemed to be, a regular staple coffee shop type conversation with the FXI. We had initiated a long position. Friday on the open, we were trying to liquidate those positions at a profit, nearly a double on the option. Unfortunately, we did not get executed due to some type of issues with order execution. I will be working orders to liquidate that position this morning. But needless to say, when I look at the market right from here, I also had mentioned, it's very possible we could see this market get up to 2,100 in the S&Ps and maybe test the highs one more time. We did form what we would call a high close doji on Friday, so we should see some upside. There was strong accumulation in volume, but I'm not totally convinced that the correction is over to the downside or the sideways action longer term. And maybe when we take a look at the higher degree time frame, we could look at the advanced decline analysis on a week-to-week basis. We've made newer lows. We're still below the moving average. And even though we have had a situation where we will be generating a weekly buy signal, it's really going to depend on whether or not we can get back above that 2,100 and see a huge move to the upside in the advanced decline for the S&Ps. Now, let's go over and look at the Qs real quick and see what the week-to-week accumulative analysis looks like, both in volume and for advanced decline.